The wait is finally over. This summer, LEGO will be releasing set 60262, and in this video, we'll be comparing it to set 7893, and we'll see which is the better large passenger airplane. Before we get started, subscribing to my channel would be amazing. These types of videos take a really long time to make, and just hitting that subscribe button will help me out a lot. Please know that when I'm recording this video, set 60262 is not officially released, so I'll only be working off images for this comparison to keep things fair. Now, to keep things easy, we're going to call this the new aeroplane, and we're going to call this the old aeroplane. Starting off this comparison, let's talk about how big these aeroplanes are. Now, when it comes to scale, both of these aeroplanes are nearly identical. They both come with 8 studs worth of width, but when it comes to length, the new aeroplane comes with 22 windows worth of net space, and the old one comes with 21 windows of net space. Quickly before we move on, net space is basically how much passenger space is there. It's basically taking the middle part of the airplane in terms of how many windows will fit into that, and taking out the tail and taking out the cockpit. Overall, both these planes are very big, but when it comes to overall length, not net length, the older airplane is going to be longer because it has a much longer nose. Now, next up, we'll be comparing the exteriors of both these planes. The new airplane has an alright exterior. I mean, it is very colourful. The colour scheme is on point with your white, your grey, your blue, your orange, your yellow. It looks really nice, but the downfall of this is not the nose. I know some people really dislike the nose. I personally don't mind it. I think it gives more of appearance of a large jumbo jet, but I really don't like how there's only windows on the first half of the aircraft. This makes it seem much smaller than it actually is. I understand because the back half is for transporting cargo. I would have preferred, even if they were going to choose to transport cargo in the back half of the aircraft, for their windows to go all across the aircraft. I think it just looks incomplete like this, but let me know what you think in the comment section below if YouTube even allows you to comment on this video. The old airplane is very nice. It's quite traditional with the way the colors look and the way the whole airplane is designed aesthetically, but I'm fine with that. I mean, it's not a vintage apartment block where there has to be a ton of detail to make it look real. It's an airplane. This does look like a modern aircraft, and it does look good. Simple but good. The color scheme is on point. The stickers are on point. The engines are on point. Everything looks really nice. Now, let's have a look at the interior of these two planes. This is where things get interesting, and this is where I get excited. You guys know I'm big on my interiors, especially in LEGO airplanes. Let's have a look at the new airplane interior first. Starting off from the cockpit, it does come with a female pilot. To my knowledge, I do believe this is the first time LEGO has released a female pilot with a passenger plane. I'm not too sure about the smaller aviation sets, but yeah, it is nice to have a female pilot. You can obviously swap heads around if you want. It is LEGO, you can do whatever you want. But unfortunately, no co-pilot. This does bother me because there are 2 pilot seats. I mean, come on, there are 2 pilot seats. You should at least give us 2 pilots. This really annoys me, and it's happened with the older airplane as well. I'm gonna calm down now, but taking a look, it does come with a really nice control layout. This is actually very creative. It looks very realistic to the real thing, and I really like it. Great job, LEGO. Moving backwards, there's no cockpit door. It's okay. I mean, it is LEGO. I'm fine with that. Instead, this is the main passenger cabin for this aircraft. Looking at it, I believe there are 4 seats only, maybe 5. But that window, we can't really see if there's a seat, if there should be a seat. But let's just say 5 seats for now. Really, only 5 seats? This is supposed to be a jumbo jet, and you give us 5 seats. Thank you. What else am I supposed to say? But moving backwards, we have an area to store bags. Why is that there? What's the point of dedicating half the airplane to storing bags? To storing cargo when you're gonna store cargo on the aircraft. That's not good. Okay, that is not good. Moving backwards, we have a Lavatory, no Galley though. I mean, at least in this picture, I can't see any. But yeah, this is the interior. It's okay. I really just my favorite part of it is I really like how the way the lavatory looks, and I really like the way the controls look. Now onto the interior of the old aeroplane. I really like this interior. It's very well divided and it looks freaking amazing. Starting off with the controls, this is a bit of a downfall to be honest, because the controls are very basic. There's no separate throttle for each pilot, and it doesn't come with like a middle section between the two pilot seats that have further controls or engine throttles. The controls are actually very basic. Yeah, moving on. First class, at least I think it's first class because unlike the economy class, which is in the middle section, the first class can actually rotate. I really don't know what this is about. I think Lego could have done it better, to be honest. I know this set was released in 2006. I'm not too sure if first class doors were invented back then, but it would be nice if they could get more studs of legroom, or just something that gives the seats more elegance. I think they could have done it and not use like the regular seat pieces, made their own seats. That would have made first class look much better and it would stand out much more. Moving on to economy class, very basic, 6 seats here. Yeah, not much to say. But also, I like the way they divide each section of the aircraft. In the back you have the galley, middle, economy, first. Now, there is a hump in between the wing. Now this is actually part of the wing. You can't take this out unless like, I don't know, you put the wing under the aircraft, but I don't think that'll look very good. So yeah, it is there and it is necessary for the structure of the wing. Moving backwards, we have the galley. I really like it. I mean, it looks alright. It looks nice. It does come with basic galley things. It does come with an area to store bags. I really like that. Because there is no dedicated cargo section for this plane. Comes with a flight attendant seat, a sink, and a drink cart. I really like it. Something worth mentioning is that if you're a savage beast and you sub to my channel and you watch all my videos, sub to my channel, watch all my videos to officially become a savage beast. But you would know that I talk a lot about Gudi sets. And Gudi, if you don't know what Gudi is, it's another brick manufacturer just like Lego that make Lego compatible bricks. But they made a set just like this one. I believe this was released in 2017. But basically, the set had a very similar aircraft. I think it was about 2 windows bigger. Anyway, but it was just like this. Half passenger, half cargo. And the thing about it was it came with a very similar amount of minifigs. It did not come with an airport, but it did come with a control tower, a forklift, and a boarding cart, which was much bigger than the boarding stairs that Lego gives you with this set. The thing about the Gudi set was it is much cheaper than this one. I believe this set retails for $100 US. If you were to buy the Gudi set, I think you probably could pick it up for about 35 US bucks. I will link the full unboxing, speed build, and review in the description below, just so you guys can see all the details about the Gudi set, and maybe you'll pick one up. So after watching this comparison, which set should you get? The answer is actually very easy and very obvious. This set, of course, well, when it's released, because the 2006 set, you'll be lucky to get it for under 300 bucks. So which is the better set overall? Well, if you like a bigger passenger plane, it's gonna be this set. But if you like, if you're buying this for your kids, I think the cargo set would be more fun because they can make up stories, they can let their imagination run wild, and I think that set will facilitate that much better than the old set. But overall, they're both very solid airplane sets. I'm not too sure how much this set would retail now. I don't live in the US. I don't really know how to calculate inflation. But yeah, that's my comparison. That's my review. What do you guys think? Do you guys want a Gudi 8913 comparison to the new 2020 Lego airplane set? I know some of my viewers don't really sit well with other brick manufacturers, but Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more content like this. I'll be coming out very soon. But yeah, make sure to subscribe. I can guarantee you subscribing to my channel will be the best decision you'd make all day. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.